You know what's crazy? People are always in my business worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got.
Something that you didn't appear interested in doing. And as a result, they didn't appear interested in helping you along because you didn't seem receptive.
Why has it always come to money?
Why not? I mean, everything you got don't cost money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has fired back at Stephen A. Smith during a live interview, strongly rejecting claims that he is bankrupt. He made it clear that people are always watching his life, talking about what he is doing or not doing, even though he does not get involved in their affairs. Floyd said they need to stay out of his personal matters and stop spreading rumors, ending the criticism with his usual bold confidence and intensity.
Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently responded to ongoing talk about a $42 million real estate deal that many people believed had left him broke. He stated that he was the only investor involved in 62 buildings and insisted he used his own wealth without any outside support. He explained that the money came completely from him and that no partners were part of the deal. However, other reports tell a different story, suggesting he may own just a portion instead of the entire properties. Official records are said to challenge his claims, creating doubt about whether he was misled or if he is not sharing the full details.
Yes, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone.
Back up his statements. Floyd Mayweather Jr. personally visited the buildings he says belong completely to him. As he walked through all 62 apartment complexes, he repeatedly stressed that there are no partners connected to the deal. This public tour seemed designed to quiet the critics and show that the investment is genuine and fully owned by him. Even so, some doubters believe the visit was more about protecting his reputation than providing solid proof.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what to do? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Stephen A. Smith took aim at Floyd Mayweather Jr. over his exhibition bout, saying that Floyd seems more concerned with earning cash than protecting his place in boxing history. He argued that by choosing these money-driven events, Floyd is hurting the legacy and level of greatness he once stood for in the sport.
Paul, I just see some of these things, and this is just my personal feeling. When you're that great and you're that elite, no one deserves, not just anyone deserves to be in a ring with you, even if you are retired, even if it is for exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky III, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt
that was his name, or Hulk Hogan, okay? This is not...
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is well known for openly showing off his fortune. From luxury cars to costly designer outfits, his life has always been flashy and unapologetically bold. He frequently shares his wealth on social media, attracting both praise and criticism.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck.
Despite his huge success, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has often been surrounded by controversy. Legal problems have followed him for years, including jail time and ongoing clashes with authorities. Many are concerned by his seeming refusal to change, actions that could keep putting him in legal trouble. His reputation is increasingly affected by claims of financial misconduct. There have been multiple accusations of cheating partners or not paying taxes on time. In one notable incident, reports said he was held in Dubai over unpaid luxury jewelry.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Making matters worse are Floyd Mayweather Jr. alleged links to scam cryptocurrency promotions. He is said to have received millions to promote digital currencies that later proved worthless while supporting new projects. Is not wrong. Many believe that leveraging his fame to promote poorly planned or misleading schemes shows a careless disregard for fans and investors who rely on his reputation.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayoverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT.
In a revealing interview, 50 Cent disclosed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. owed him a substantial amount of money, running into millions that had not been paid back. This shocking revelation added a personal layer to the growing story of Floyd's financial mismanagement.
That goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I got to ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face saying...
Logan Paul has also accused Floyd Mayweather Jr. of not paying him his full earnings from their exhibition fight. Even though Floyd reportedly received his own payment in full, he is said to have failed to give Logan the money he was owed.
That's the case that Showtime, as the digital partner, just paid Floyd, and that Mayweather Promotions' responsibility was to pay Logan, and they didn't. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the Pauls, but this is some scumbaggery at the highest level. Like, Floyd is just holding Logan's money, probably going to not pay him until a court orders him to, which makes me think we're going to fucking lawsuit land. Logan's gonna sue him, 100% he's going to. It's all gonna depend on what was in that contract, that 14-page document that Logan signed on camera, by the way. Either two things happen. One, Logan and his team completely fucking fumbled whatever contract that was in their hands and didn't read through it thoroughly. It wasn't just robbing people like us of our money to watch them go at it. It was also robbing Logan, saying "F you" to everyone and taking 100 mil to the bank. Or the second option, which is probably the most likely scenario that we're
Facing increasing criticism, Floyd Mayweather Jr. explained his view on money. He stated that openly showing his wealth does not make him wrong or unethical. Instead, he sees money as a tool to gain freedom and open opportunities. This approach has allowed him to pursue goals that most people would not try. He said this financial outlook is what motivates many of his bold and unconventional investments.
Floyd, you seem really comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. You know, we can't feed our family just saying I love you. You know, money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. And with me being able to make a lot of money, I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me. And it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes.
And then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, like you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results.
Most of the time, about 90% ventures fail. His acquisition of 62 apartment buildings was meant to be a brilliant business decision, but it has become the focus of bankruptcy rumors. Some think Floyd Mayweather Jr. overextended himself, while others suggest he may have been misled by dishonest partners. Unlike many athletes, Floyd never employed a manager to oversee his finances. He handled every deal and contract himself, giving him full control over his empire. When his choices succeeded, he earned huge profits. When they failed, he had no one else to blame.
Floyd, he's never had a manager as well, right? He's always negotiated his own deals. Is that what kind of led to his wealth? He didn't have to cut a
It's not that he ain't got a manager, but he has got a manager. So he's can't remember his name now. So he's got a man, an elderly fella that's always with him, and but he does everything goes through him. Everything. Floyd ain't very clever. Believe me. But training wise, man's a genius. And it's hard work, dedication. Don't matter how good you are. I mean, I am world class as an athlete. But I never trained like top boys. I just thought, don't worry, because I love a row, I love the fighting. Let's just turn up.
Yeah.
I mean, but after 3-4 rounds, if I ain't knocked you out, got Sting coming at my ass.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s business drive started with a bold move. He wagered $750,000 on himself in a fight. It was a risky choice, but paid off and marked the beginning of his financial journey alongside boxing. From there, he took control of his own economic path. In a heated exchange, boxing trainer Bill Haney accused Floyd of focusing more on money than his legacy, saying all he talks about is cash. This moment highlighted how Mayweather's image has shifted from a celebrated champion to a figure seen as obsessed with wealth with unclear true intentions.
That's because you're a rotten. You always talking about some money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't.
I'm not talking, Bill. We not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
You
about
brought
me
the money
talking
up.
about
Haney went further, suggesting Mayweather sacrificed the quality of his fights for higher paychecks. He contrasted this approach with his own, emphasizing fan satisfaction over earnings. Mayweather's transformation into a brand, rather than just a fighter, has fueled criticism that he now values profit above performance.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't.
Haney went even further, claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. prioritized bigger paychecks over the quality of his fights. He compared this to his own approach, which focused on pleasing fans rather than maximizing earnings. Mayweather's shift into becoming a brand more than just a boxer has sparked criticism that he now places profit above his performance in the ring.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has said that he once made $350 million in a single night, an astonishing sum, but former MMA fighter Chael Sonnen challenged this claim, suggesting the actual amount was closer to $60 million. This large gap raises questions about how much of Mayweather's reputation is based on exaggeration and image building rather than verified facts.
Floyd Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money. Right?
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when we were younger. We used to look up to Floyd. And what's he teaching the guys coming up? Spunk your money on casino,
dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not. Why do you think he keeps coming back doing exhibitions and that, bro?
True.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has frequently stated that his main goal is earning money rather than being remembered as the greatest boxer. His well-known phrase, "Nothing in this world is for free," sums up this mindset. While it is a legitimate approach, it has also cast a shadow over his boxing achievements, giving rise to perceptions of greed and opportunism.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
According to Floyd Mayweather Jr., his focus on money is not solely for personal benefit. He says it is about creating wealth that can last for generations, and often talks about providing for his children and their children. While this goal is admirable, some critics argue that it may dominate his life so much that he misses out on other meaningful experiences.
It was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibition and
Even after retiring, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued to generate income. Exhibition bouts, especially against non-boxers like Logan Paul, have been very lucrative, yet critics argue these fights are not legitimate and damage his standing as a serious athlete, making him appear more like a businessman putting on shows for money.
No, Floyd's not going to do MMA, but he is going to box again. He's enjoying this attention. It's been very smart what he did. I think it surprised him. I think he was just going out to have a little bit of fun. I don't think he realized he could get 4 and 5 weeks of headlines out of this, but he does need to box again, for sure. I mean, you call it breaking news, but I will tell you unequivocally right now, Floyd Mayweather does and is planning to box one more time.
And the motivation behind getting into a ring again to box, when he said he's retired, why do it?
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
So anyone, Floyd's made $1 billion. Floyd has gotten $300 million for Pacquiao, $300 million for McGregor. That might be true, but that money does not exist anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so Mike Tyson, he did real well too. Evander Holyfield, again, it's not what you made. And don't forget, boxing and MMA math, whatever that number is, you get 30% of. So 30% of $1 billion, he still did really well, but not when you're spending money like that. I mean, that's just the way it works. We've seen a progression of these guys, one after the next, that all end up the same way. And that's broke, and they're just not smart with their money. And, I mean, that's all it comes down to. I'm not even trying to bag on Floyd. Look, he's just not a very bright guy. He's surrounded with even less bright guys. This is the way it works when you're a boxer and you go spend that kind of money. If you ever buy things that cost money to own, you're going to...
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next.